So here today we're going to present the two flagship models of our JCB Agriculture wheeled loading shovel range, the 419S and the 435S Farm Master wheeled loading shovels. So both these machines here carry with them over 30 years of evolution. They are specialist, purpose-built, purpose-designed and developed for the specific requirements of silage clamp work. Both these machines are designed, tested and built and sold exclusively by JCB. And are proven machines around the world as the benchmark for silage clamp performance. So at JCB we also make a range of regular industrial wheeled loading shovels. And here today we'd just like to explain the key differences between those sorts of machines and these dedicated S-line agricultural wheeled loading shovels. The first key attribute that we're always hungry for with these agricultural wheeled loading shovels is the power to weight ratio. So just some specifications about the 419 you see on the clamp now. It's powered by a 183 horsepower Cummins engine with no diesel particulate filter and has an operating weight of around 10.5 tonnes. This gives us a power to weight ratio of around 17 horsepower per tonne. Typically this sort of horsepower would be seen in a much larger capacity wheeled loading shovel in the industrial environment, and it's a key reason why we strive for this high power to weight ratio in our agricultural machines. This power to weight ratio is important because it allows us to combine pushing power on concrete, as you see as he launches into the pile, along with, and possibly more importantly, the ability to climb the steep ramp of the clamp. Another key thing about this power to weight ratio, it's not only the overall weight that we're interested in, it's actually the weight distribution of the machine that allows us to get this optimum performance, both from a pushing ability and a tractive efficiency up the face of the clamp. Moving on to the transmission then, both these machines sit on top of a ZF transmission that's optimised by JCB to work in harmony with the other driveline components. And at JCB we make a large range of all sorts of materials handling equipment, and we have a lot of experience with both torque converters and hydrostatic machines. And from our extensive testing and reliability programs, we've concluded that the torque converter setup is the best application for this particular job. It gives us the best tractive effort up the face of the clamp, most pushing power into the pile. So it's here where we see another key difference with some industrial range machines. The S-line shovels are equipped with a 6-speed transmission with torque lockup. So in comparison to a typical industrial machine, you'd probably see a 4 or a 5-speed. So the extra gear ratios gives us a tighter ratio lower down and more flexibility in this sort of application. The torque lock feature allows us to link the input directly to the output across the torque converter in the transmission and minimise losses, and again it really just adds to that performance when climbing up the face of the clamp, and indeed on-road performance as well. The transmissions in both the 419 and the 435 are capable of up to 48 kilometres an hour, so it's convoy speed alongside the rest of the silage team. Moving on to the axles, they're again heavy duty axles designed for a wheel loading shovel, so they've got immense load carrying capability, and typically on the S-range shovels you'd see the limited slip differential front and rear, which allows for the most efficient traction and management when working and rehandling in a silage plant like we see today. So rather than a manual or automatic diff locking arrangement, the limited slip diffs manage the power independently of the operator's input. Both these machines can be fitted with a 750 wide tyre. Obviously in this application the wider the tyre the better, both for rolling the clamp and also providing that tractive effort. And this also gives us fantastic ground clearance, and particularly the departure angle. You can actually see on the 419 is available with a hydraulic folding pickup hitch. You can see it tucks away nicely under the rear counterweight of the machine and has no impedance on that departure angle for this particular application. Moving on to the front end of the machine, you can see our S-range shovels are typically fitted with our HT loader arm configuration, so it's the 4 ram geometry, so 2 lifting cylinders and 2 crowd and dump cylinders. We have experience with both this sort of kinematics on the loader and Z bars as well, so we feel that for this particular application the visibility advantages and cycle time advantages of the HT setup is more akin to this particular application. 435S, the true king of the clamp. So this machine is equipped with a 230 6-cylinder Cummins engine, weighing around just over 14 tonne, gets us back to that optimum power to weight ratio of just over 16 horsepower per tonne. So as you can see there, it allows for immense pushing capability off the concrete into the pile and also up the face of the clamp in pure climbing ability. The full turn tipping load of this machine is 8.5 tonne, and it also boasts a breakout force of 11.5 tonne. It's equipped with 2 variable displacement hydraulic pumps, delivering a total flow of 264 litres per minute, which is key in delivering both power and flow to that large front loader end to maintain the cycle times and performance in terms of hydraulic capability. Both of these machines here today feature the Command Plus cab. So this is a common cab across quite a large cross section of our wheeled loading shovel range. It boasts optimum visibility through a large glass area. It's a very quiet cab, so around 68 decibels. And in terms of operator comfort, it features particular specifications such as a seat-mounted joystick, a set and forget steering column, also a secondary screen that can be linked to a rear view camera. Also within that screen we can make some adjustments to the machine, of which 3 key ones for this particular application will be auxiliary flow rate, so we can dial that down to allow for a smooth operation of that folding fork we see on the front. features an automatic smooth ride system. This can be adjusted to kick in at a range of different speeds, again adjustable in the screen. And we can fine tune the reverse fan, how often that kicks in and out.